younger, now you're outgrown it. Hard to just accept I was a stepping stone.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you might be watching this. Welcome back to another episode of, I forgot what I called this, but I'm going to call it, I think I called it the Pre-National Show, Season 2, episode, what have we at? Probably episode 4 now. Season 2, episode 4, we are back with Chase Does Talking, and a lot of it. But however, this episode, we're getting nerdy. That's right, this episode, the laptop is out, I'm doing my research, we're getting only facts, and this time we're heading to Nottinghamshire. That's right, round 9 and round 10 of the 2026 BRCA 1/12th circuit. This is rubbing his magic. 1/12th circuit Nationals takes us to Nottinghamshire and to West Bridgford. Now the club's second year in a row doing Nationals, and we are back, hopefully this time with a bang. Last year, due to it clashing with Masters of Foam, the numbers were good, but they weren't great, and there was a lot of names missing. However, it was Lewis Parker who took the win after Sam Colt took the overall TQ. Then you had Lewis Parker, Mark Stiles, Alex Robertson and Aaron Morley in your top 5. And in the final, let me do my looking here. In the final, it was Lewis Parker that took the win from Sam Colt and Mark Stiles, with Aaron Morley and Alex Robertson in 4th and 5th. This year, however, we are pretty much sold out. There is very limited places left, as I've got my watch on. Time of recording says that this is the Sunday the 15th, day after Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful day. Anyways, it's a week before the National, and at the moment we have, let me do some counting, 10, 20, 30, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, about 84, that might be wrong, I'll have a look, and I'll correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a lot of people. Like, there's 8 LMGT3s, we've got a full heat of them. Shout out to the Whole Beach boys, a lot of them going this weekend, up the Whole Beach. And then 8 full heats. Yes, 8 full heats of LMP, which I said last time that Dorset was a busy National. We'll get onto Dorset in just a second. Of course, my last video I spoke briefly about it. We'll have another quick term on it in a second, but the names I'm reading off this heat listing is crazy. Ollie, Michael, Mark, Finn, Morgan, Lewis, Sam, myself, Matthew, Aaron, Andy Murray, James Hart, Adam Macklin, Adam Catchpole, Andrea, Jody, you know, I mean, that's a crazy list of names. It's going to be really difficult to make an A final. But hey, anybody can do it, we've seen it. Had a first timer last time at Dorset. I say first timer. First time this season he's made one. Jody, big shout out to Jody for making the 8 on the Saturday. Let's talk a bit more about Dorset then. So, Dorset was a very competitive meeting. It was very close, the track was very difficult, made it difficult to do a clean run. Very little margin for error. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I've just done Mackey's. Yeah, very little margin for error, and that came from somebody that's just gone and TQ'd at Snowbirds in the modified class, out qualifying Kemp Anderson. So, anyways, Ollie Payne took TQ and went on both days, bringing his points total to 400 points, meaning he is starting to make his way back up the championship table after missing 4 rounds. 2 events, 4 rounds. Does still mean that the top 3 is still Mark Stiles, Mark Stiles, Michael Bolt, and myself. I think my maths is correct. The finals were on the Saturday. Was pretty chilled out. Unfortunate retirement for championship leader Mark Stiles. Had tape underneath his car, which was impressive. It was green tape as well. We couldn't find where the green tape was. So shout out to Mark. Good effort. But Sunday was much more chaotic. If you've seen the final, of course it was posted on Facebook by Dorset and on their YouTube channel. It kicked off in the first lap, and half the grid, no offence to people in the A final, because of course I was one of them, forgot how to drive and rather crashed into each other or into everything, which for me, who was 10th on the grid, was loving this, as after the first lap I went from 10th to 6th, ended up finishing 4th, so credits to everybody that crashed in the A final. Thank you, everyone. That's enough about Dorset. Let's crack on about West Bridgford. So the club was formed in 1989 and has always been sort of a carpet on-road thing, whether that be on-road or off-road. They have their own, if I'm reading this correctly, this is saying they have just their normal indoor club nights, which is on-road and off-road classes on Lindau carpet. And they also have their Buggy Blitz series, which has like 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive vintage buggies, 6-round championship sponsored by Schumacher. So they have a big variety in what they like to run, of course buggies as well, and they're getting good numbers for their buggy meetings as well. Also big shout out for their Club of the Year trophy they won in 2018, which was 8 years ago. Whoa. So they are one of the leading sort of Midlands clubs in the area. They get nice numbers. I mean, I can look today. I think their buggy meeting today has got quite a lot of numbers. Like 75 plus drivers there for a Sunday buggy meeting indoors, so that's a big shout out for them. Lots of money coming into the club for them, so always nice to be supporting the clubs. So statistically, the national championship can't be won this weekend. Ollie Payne has 4 wins, Mark Stiles has 4 wins, I think it's best of 7 from 12. So to wrap up, it's going to take us to the final round at Chesterfield. For either driver, they'll want to win the next 2 because it puts them in pole position really for the title. 2 wins on Saturday and Sunday would put them to 6 wins over whoever their rivals is 4, meaning that... Am I doing the maths right? Yes, because there's 4 rounds left. Yes, sorry. So, 4 rounds each. That brings us to 8. Somebody wins, makes it 6 over 4, that's 10. Meaning that the only thing that their competitors can do, say for example, if Mark wins the next 2, he then has 6 wins over Ollie's 4. Ollie can then only match him, which then it goes into confusing count back, and I don't want to get into that because I haven't got a big enough brain to process what's going on with countback and stuff. Okay, well, honestly, I don't have much to say anymore. Scrolling through their Facebook, got really nothing to say. I can just have a look at their... So yeah, I'm just having a quick read through this. Club seems very happy to be having us back, which of course is my first time going actually. I think there's a few others as well because of Massive's Foam last year in October. October 24 it would have been. So there's a few key personnels that you should probably look out for. Race director Steve Playford, chief timekeeper Jason Crossland, scrutineer Oliver Swain, track maintenance Andy Reid and James Baker. Oh, lovely. There are several food options within a 4-minute walk of the venue. Starbucks, Aldi, Lidl, local Chippy, which is closed on a Sunday, that's poor from them. I'm going to find out what this local Chippy is and I'm going to sue them. A Greg's, there's a Harvester. Do you know what? I'll say it. Harvesters are underrated. Like, you know when you just like, you get the salad bowls and you're having a salad bowl before your big burger comes and so on. I'm getting off track. Access to the hall on Friday from 7 p.m. So you probably need to know that. Somebody will definitely still ask. There's always one. Doors open for track building on Friday. Oh, okay. So they're still doing their Friday meeting. But of course you're racing at the National. You can't race at that meeting. But if you turn up at 7, you put your stuff down and all that shebang. Oh, my mum's back. Thanks, Mum. Blasting out your videos through my door. Thank you. Track is 31 by 14 metres on a Lindau carpet. Medium to high group levels increasing quickly. Following practice in the first qualifying round, the rostrum is 1 by 8 metre platform fitted with secure handrails and accessed via a single staircase. There's pull-on and pull-off zones. I like a pull-on and pull-off zone. If you don't follow pull-on and pull-off zones, you are an RC ick. Tyre trim in a gazebo positioned next to the foyer entrance. Keep it clean. W's to the clubs that sort out a tyre trim table and actually put a nice tyre trim. I'll say it. It was simple yet effective. I liked Dorset's. Dorset's was a warm corridor. Credits to Dorset there. You've so far won the tyre trim table of the series. That's that done then. I don't really think I have much else to say. Other than, if you thought Dorset was crazy, West Bridgeford's just going to be as crazy. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you smash the like, smash subscribe. I'll leave West Bridgeford's socials. I think it's just their Facebook that they have. I don't think they have a YouTube. In the description below. And keep a lookout for some content over the weekend. Next weekend for the National. Anyway, peace and love, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.
Back when you was younger, now you're outgrown. It hard to just accept I was a stepping stone.